Welcome back, guys, to Horizon Zero Dawn, where last episode we found Talana beset upon by Outlanders as we jumped into the fray, helping her defeat them all before tracking Redmore down and finding it in battle with the Sunhawk, witnessing being tail-whipped to his doom. Aloy and Talana then engaged the mechanical beast, destroying it before witnessing Assiz's passing, returning to the lodge to report the kill as Talana rose up to become the new Sunhawk. We then set out to the Grave-Hoard, entering it to find the remains of an ancient battle as we explore it for more answers.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6? The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s. Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Sure, we'll hear a lot more from her. We're about to get a lot of history. A lot of interesting stuff.
What was this place?
Mind it again.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
You're not supposed to do that. But have fun.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the Reckon recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, then everything will be the way it used to be.
So sorry.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now, and we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had, in the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. only thing I know I'm still fighting for is you. Zero Dawn to turn this around? Whatever the hell that is.
It's a message as well that you've got to wonder, considering everything that's going on. Is she even alive? Or are these logs to a posthumous partner?
The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
Yeah, weird thing to think. There's a way down there. Which way am I supposed to be going? Actually, I have no clue. There's a wire as well. Yeah, this seems to be a dead end. Is that a shower or a lift? Shower. Corporal Sarai. Now this one's a written log. Looking back, I thought 64 was shaping out to be a pretty good year. No more drinking and no more mercenary sect work. Stripping offshore wind farms, the OEZ, just me and a plasma cutter. 400 feet above sea level. Then I got the recall alert. Bred them up on a turbine and the smell of cooking ozone. They covered every angle. Better pay, amnesty for any combined wars you've fought in, guaranteed citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But what we did think was, I guess we're better than the bots after all. Big talk from Hellas about pride and duty. Smart guy. He was right. I mean, proud to be a US soldier. I jumped at the chance to be one again, and look what I landed in. Honestly, one of the most important roles you'll ever been in.
Just one bed. Maybe the war chief's room.
Maybe? War chief? Interesting. Just a higher rank, right? Is it this one? Nope. I missed it. Where was it? This one was... There we go. The log down here. Last time we got talking about D-Day 55. I was a kid then, only a few years out of boot camp. General assembly in a drone hangar. Summer and the sky was bare, the heat was killer. They say US human combat forces are being disbanded. All automated now. We're last cycle's tech, out like the old net. 1 million more on basic, in a century recession. Could be you'll help build the robots that took your jobs, or if you know how to handle a parachute, you can find a place that still uses manual labor. Maybe in the OEZ or China. Well, you're not our problem. Low suicide risk, it said in my discharge file. Okay. Just making sure I haven't missed anything before I take a next crazy leap. Also, I just realized maybe I shouldn't have taken the leap and should have taken the downwards bit. But I reckon that's just a way to climb back up again, to be fair as well. Or not. I could have lowered myself in quite nicely. Instead, I just decided to zip, zip, zip. Actually, it looks quite climbable. Even on purpose climbable. There was nothing to be missed. May as well take the zip again, no? That's for those who missed the zip. Just keep looking around.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
Maybe. Store power to the ancient door. Hello. Sure, I'll make the jump.
I haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try escape. Oh, that's informative.
So it's up, down, left, right. A start.
Three power lines, resources. That makes one.
Oh, only one. There's
These
3 power lines.
wires
Yes.
must run to the power source.
Well, I got 1. Still more where that came from. Can I make that jump back? I'm concerned. Yeah, I thought I could go there. So this one is maybe this will tell me.
Y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Sure. North, east, west, and south, right? I've just got that completely wrong. Because west is that way. And east is the other way.
That's 2. One more.
Honestly, it should have been a British guy and he should have said never eat shredded wheat, but that's not right either. I don't even know if that's a British thing. Compass point mnemonic. Okay, that one is up, up, down, down. Someone would be happy.
Okay, that did it. Sounds like that did it.
Oh, I guess I don't want to fall the rest of the way, that's for sure. Yep. Bleepity bloop.
Tools being used. More voices. More Eclipse. Must be another way in.
Well, we've kind of just opened up this way for them, haven't we?
Finding these power cells. What do they do?
Oh, power cell. I didn't even notice. I just saw a thing on the ground.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
Thanks for not screaming in the entire duration I was putting you on the ground. It's very kind. Oh, they've got doggos. Well, my next target's this guy. The question is, will he turn around? I think he's the only other guy up on high, so from that point onwards, it's kind of like taking people out of the back. Oh no, there's another guy up high.
Gonna need this.
There two guys? Oh, this guy's there. Okay. Well, that's handy.
For the shadow.
I pressed R1 expecting a thingy strike, if you know what I mean. And of course, the normal melee happens.
Fall before the shadow.
And again. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
The shadow will reach. Go.
Well, I'm running a lot. Did that guy really stop following? There we go. That's just unfortunate, isn't it, mister? You annoying gits. I was stealthing fine. Until I wasn't stealthing fine. How dare this be the case? I was like, well, he hasn't seen me. I'm coming up and I'm 2 centimeters from his face. That should be a silent strike.
Full already.
Nope. Big nope. Sad nope. Give me the goods. Are there any logs in this region? There's tanks and everything. I'm getting some more health again, that's for sure. Ow. Spiky. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Hoping for wire more than Ridgewood, but I've got a fair bit of Ridgewood now, so let's go to carry capacity. 2 blast? No. 2 caster's full up. Yeah, sharp shot bow quiver. It's one way to do things. A little bit more space there. 30 total arrows I can carry, but I'm out of wire anyway. Here we're going that way. It doesn't seem to be any logs or anything in this region. On this section of, I guess, just straight up offices. On the basis of it seeming to be a hangar for tanks. Are places where tanks are stored called hangars? Guess I don't want to fall down, but it's equally kind of safe to fall down. It's definitely water for a reason. Whee! Ruin my stealth when you won't do the obvious silent strike. I'm starting to wonder if anyone else in the world apart from the Nora has decided to learn how to climb good. Because the Shadow Carja don't seem to like climbing. Edited and approved too.
I know it's been days, honey. Deployments are getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you.
See what these are, the messages that do actually go out.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. Fighting with these civilian enlistees. Scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
So they're edited, right?
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description. And witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
Well, you can tell the Carja have actually been here because these torches.
Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us.
Seems she did live, but their communication was edited to the point where it's like he was dead. Because it just, you know, the essence of him was gone. It was a stripped, edited version. Was not him sending said messages. Parts of it, sure. Partner should know, really. Deployment records. Operation Kickback. This is Week 1 Confidential. Reno, Nevada. Civilian Guard and Armored Battalion skirmished with Vanguard elements of Pacific Northwest Swarm PN-12. Engagement began at 6 and concluded with a withdrawal at 2100 the following day. Losses in excess of 40% reported. Operation Fixed Skull. Shenandoah Valley, SA, Tech, Virginia. 12th MRB, supported by Civilian Guard, fought a rearguard action against the Eastern Seaboard Swarm ES-17. Engagement began at 0800. At approx 1400, 12th MRB reported the position was overrun and received authorization to detonate SA Tech facility, inflicting significant damage on ES-17. Surviving elements of 12th MRB withdrawn to Akron Cleveland defensive line. Operation Body Blow. Akron, Ohio, 9th and 10th MRBs, supported by sustained aerial strikes, assaulted the Horus-class Titan, resupplying the eastern seaboard swarm ES-18. Engagement began at 0400 and concluded at 2200 with the elimination of the Titan. Note that this is 9th MRB's 3rd Titan kill with minimal losses. Brigade readiness status. 3rd MRB has refused recall orders from Operation Pinch Hit. Deployment along Pensacola-Tallahassee defensive line. Court-martial proceedings are underway. 7th MRB, recalled from New York engagement zone to reinforce Wichita Theater. Ready. 9th MRB is refitting at USRC facilities. Ready. 10th MRB transfer from Kalmar. Data corrupted. Guess they have to end it some way, don't they? Whee! More wire, please. We're above there now, are we? It's amazing how big a supply of Ridgewood is from that kind of thing. I have to access that to go onwards with the story, so I'm just wondering if there's anything else to check out elsewhere first.
These will keep.
Of course, we don't want to be moved on and miss some interesting information. So these rooms are emptier than the rest. Much more overgrown too. Overgrown with rock.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
He got a little bit caught then, didn't he? He honestly believed that she was an idiot who thinks the world's flat. And she's just like, there's obvious evidence that you can literally see normally with your eye that shows that the world isn't flat. And he's like, Which is kind of funny. Even when technology's been, well, not necessarily nuked to the ground, but, you know, civilization has been. Jeez. People aren't that dumb. Nice to see you too. It doesn't look like logs are in this room. Even though there's power on now. Not even power on, there's just torches came on. What the? Those torches weren't on before, were they? I'm not imagining things, am I? I hope not. I wonder about, like... Okay, look. I was like looking at this, wondering about, like, maybe some continental drift slash flooding. Would the ice caps have recovered? Probably not. It looks like the Americas are no longer connected, is one of the things that you can notice straight away. Doesn't look like the ice caps are all that big. I don't know. Well, onwards we go.